Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you guys have not been here before, thank you so much for coming and for joining me today. I haven't made a law of attraction video in a long time, but I have been still practicing it behind the scenes. I just haven't really talked about it much because last year was just full of so many roadblocks and so many just unexpected sharp turns. So I feel like now is the time to really sit down and ask yourself if you like the path you're on in your life. And I think that's the beauty of last year, is that it really taught us what we want for our lives. And I think that's something we can all take from last year, no matter how crazy it was. I know all of us dealt with it in such different ways, but that is one thing that it really opened my eyes to, is just being happy for the little things and the simple things. And you're happy with the little things that you have, then nothing can get in your way. Not a pandemic, not losing a job, not anything. So I truly believe that, and I think that last year definitely wasn't a bad year. And I almost feel guilty for saying that. I just feel like there's so many positives you can take from it. Although it was so different and interesting, that there's still so many things that we all learned as a country and that we all learned individually. So yeah, I just wanted to get that little blurb because I don't believe in the whole new year is going to start a whole new life and a whole new season of things. I think that it's always awesome to have a goal date to start something, but I think that it's just another month and it's another day that you can work towards your goal. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you're having a great start to your new year. And I have so many goals to accomplish this year, and that is why I decided to make a vision board. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about what's on my vision board, what I want to manifest this year, my intentions for the year. It's easy to say you're going to do something but not be mindful enough to make it happen. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about my vision board. And please excuse the tape. I'm gonna have to get push pins for it because it kept falling off the wall. But I decided to actually physically glue the pictures onto the poster board. There's so many ways you can do this though. You can do, I know I've done a digital one where I just kind of went on to Canva and I did a really cool vision board there, just framing it. Or I've also seen bulletin boards, but I decided to glue mine. And one of the ways to make your vision board really mean something to you and speak to you is to be mindful when you're creating it. Because I think anyone could go cut pictures out of a magazine and glue them on, but when you don't know why you're doing it or the reasons behind what you're putting on there, you can't expect to manifest that. You have to really feel it deep inside and just be so mindful of everything that you want to achieve and almost act as if you have it. So along with that, there's another way to really make all of this kind of stick a little more. And you guys know I've made a video in the past about scripting. Scripting is my #1 top manifestation tool. It seriously works for me, and I know that it will work for so many people. I have my notebook right here actually, and I would literally just go in and write. Sometimes I would just journal, honestly, whatever was on my mind, but a lot of the times I would write out what I want my day to look like, and what my day would look like if it was my dream life, and just really writing it as if that's what I have. And I can't even tell you guys how many times I've done that, and it truly comes true. Truly comes true. But I think you just have to be so patient with it and just write it out and really truly believe that you're gonna live that life. I really want to manifest money, so I would say something like, I am so grateful that I accept an abundance of money, or I love receiving money and making money. So things like that are just so abundant, and you're acting as if you have it. Because if you're sitting there constantly saying you're broke or constantly complaining that you don't have anything, you can't expect to receive anything back. So get a poster board. I got mine at Walgreens, and what I did was I actually went onto Pinterest and I printed out a lot of pictures that really spoke to me and that are exactly what I want to manifest. But I also got a couple magazines and I cut things out of the magazine that just kind of flowed with what I am intending to do this year. So let's walk through my vision board. I thought that'd be kind of fun. The top corner is, this whole top part of my vision board is really top of mind for me right now, and it's what I want to manifest, and it's things that I just know are gonna happen. I don't know if this sounds crazy, but I think I'm really good at knowing what's gonna happen in my future, and I don't think that's being psychic or anything. I think it's just trusting the path in life you're on, and also just trusting who you're with, and just kind of knowing, you know, where you're at in life and your journey. So I feel like I'm getting so deep on this video, but the top left corner basically shows New York City and Hawaii. So actually the Hawaii one is going to happen, and I know that we were supposed to do it last year, but because of the pandemic and COVID, we did have to reschedule it. But the beauty of that whole thing is that we were able to reschedule it. So I put that on here because I'm looking forward to it so much. And New York is somewhere I've always wanted to go, never been, and that's somewhere that me and my boyfriend want to go. So I put that on there because I think by summertime we'll definitely be able to do that. And then I put the word serenity. I just think that's exactly how I want to feel when I'm on vacation. And I actually put that right next to a wedding ring. So I don't want to touch on that too much. It's just something that I feel me and Samar's next chapter in our relationship will be, is getting engaged. And I'm so happy with him. I think Sweden brought us so much closer. So I have faith that he's the one for me. And that's why I just put it on there, because I want our relationship to flourish this year, and I want us to enjoy vacations and just be completely in love. So that's why I put that on there. And then right next to that is a camera and a microphone, and this kind of plays into two things that are happening right now in my life. I absolutely love YouTube. It's something that I just find so much joy in, and it just is my passion. But along with that, the business my boss and I are creating is all about filming and doing like podcasts, and it's all about entrepreneurship. So the camera just signifies really using that passion and just excelling in it and not putting it to the side if it's something I love, to continue doing it. So definitely want to film a lot more this year. That's why I put that on there. And it is find someone you can build with, not just chill with. And I think that is something that I just adore about me and Samar's relationship, is that we are just constantly wanting each other to do the best that we can, and we're constantly building each other up. We are literally each other's best, biggest fans. So that's something that we always talk about, and it's just something I really cherish about our relationship, is that we never let each other go stagnant. We're always pushing each other to either try new things or go after a job in Sweden, for example. So I love that one. Okay, now this entire right-hand corner right here is what I'm gonna manifest this year. And this also goes into the center of my vision board, but I am going to manifest money. And I think that money has always been an interest of mine, of working on making a lot of money, but I have never really put intentions into it. I've never intentionally saved a certain amount. I've always just kind of gone with it every single month, but I've never really set an intention to save X amount of money. So that is something I'm really focusing on this year, is not only saving, but investing a lot of money so that I can hopefully retire at a young age and enjoy life and do YouTube and just live the best life I can. So I'm gonna manifest money. So I put this bag, I'm so sad, they're not making it anymore, but it's Givenchy's, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, Givenchy's, I should probably know how to say that. Givenchy's vegan purse, and it's just beautiful, and I love the fact that it's vegan. I just think that it just portrays everything I believe in, and it's beautiful, and it just is kind of that stamp signifying that I've made it. So that is what I want to manifest. I want to manifest my first designer bag, but most importantly, the money to purchase that bag. So I put a picture of some money, And I put the word power just because I think that money can, although it can bring out the worst sides in people, money is what allows us to do anything we want in life. And as much as you want to hate money or put a negative connotation on it, it is literally the ticket to live the life of your dreams. So I put power just because when you have that money, you have the power to say yes to anything you want. If you want to start a new business, you have the money to start that. You can say yes, you have the power. So that word just really is powerful. And then right next to that, I just put this girl that looks like total girl boss, and I could just picture myself sitting there with a Givenchy bag and my wine and just enjoying a nice vacation. I put in the center of my vision board right here a check in the order to me. So I basically wrote myself a check for $20,000. So I'm gonna actually make a separate video on this, and I'm hoping Samara can join me on it. We're just gonna kind of go over my finances and just be completely open with you as a graphic designer and an artist, like how much am I gonna be able to save this year and invest this year. So that's what I want to save, is $20,000. I can do it, I just need to set the intention to do it. So that is what I'm doing this year. So that's why I put that on there. But let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that kind of financial breakdown video that Samar can help us walk through, because he is so intelligent when it comes to saving and money and investing. So I'd love his input on that. But yeah, I think that's like the most powerful thing on this board. That's why I put it in the center. And then to the right of it, I just kind of put some like filler things like plants, because they make me feel at peace, and I just love plants. But next to the plant, I put a planner, and this is something I really need to work on. It is time management. I think that I can get really distracted during the work days. I could prioritize things, not wrong, but I need to just work on my priorities a little bit better. So I just ordered a planner the other day, but I really want to focus on making enough time for myself, but also getting my stuff done. And next to that, I have a hand with jewelry. That is also something I want to invest in. Believe it or not, but gold is still an investment, and I just absolutely love gold. The only piece of gold I have, like real gold, is this ring. But I just want to invest so much more into that, because not only do I love it, but I know that it's worth a lot. So gold is something I really want to purchase this year. Okay, so this whole bottom right corner on my vision board is everything I want to radiate and just feel so deeply this year. And that is just to be extremely calm. I also think last year taught us that you can either be reactive, you can be calm. For me, I really just want to feel calm. I want to feel at peace with things, and I think it's important to speak your voice and to say what you believe in, but I also feel like that can really mess with your internal peace, which can mess with a lot of things going on in your life. So I just want to have calmness no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in life. I think if you're calm, then you're always going to be happy, and you're always going to be mindful, and you're just going to be a good listener to people, and overall just a good person. So I actually put Marie Kondo, she was in that magazine, meditating, and that is, I do want to practice meditation, but I think that if you can master meditating just throughout the day, just when you're doing something random, like if you're on like a train or a bus or an airplane and you can meditate on there, like you've mastered calmness. So just feeling peace no matter where I'm at is something I really, really want to focus on. And then along with that, I put a candle and a book and some coffee, because reading is a great way. I know it doesn't seem like meditation, but I think it's a way to just kind of escape reality and just kind of calm your mind down and not think about all the things you need to do. So reading is also something that I intend to do a lot more this year. Okay, so moving on to the middle bottom part of my vision board. This might be triggering to some people, so I'm really sorry if it is, but it's probably not what you think it is. So I'm gonna open up with you guys a little bit right here. because when I did my competition, I dealt with it extremely, and I'm so confident in saying this now because I can see it all now that I'm far away from it, but I dealt with an extremely manipulative coach that made me feel everything I was doing before I met him was wrong and was making me fat and was making me just not a good person all around. I wasn't strong enough in my personality, and he made me feel like I needed him to get me to that next level. But now that I'm away from it, I completely understand that that was not the truth. And an introvert, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get anywhere. So I put this quote, "Turn your wounds into wisdom," because the things he had said to me have really, really affected not only my confidence, but just, I think I was just so angry with myself that I let someone speak to me that way. So it really kind of tore me down for a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie guys, it was really hard for a few months. I was crying pretty often, and I just didn't know how to let go of some of the things that were said to me. So that is why this year I'm going to be turning all of those wounds into wisdom. It taught me so much. It taught me to listen to my gut. If you ever meet someone where you're just not vibing with them, maybe they're kind of manipulative, you can tell that it's not a good environment, it's toxic and all of that, listen to your gut, because the more you stay in that environment, the more it's going to get deeper and deeper wounds, and it's going to be harder to really get past. So I got out and I'm able to see the light now. I'm able to see that all of that was extremely toxic for me. I'm so glad I went through it though, because now I have all this wisdom, and I still absolutely love challenging my body and pushing myself to the next level, but now I know what to look for in a coach. So this whole section right here is basically just showing that I want to be happy and strong, and I do want to get lean. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to do that, and just challenging my body and just learning what my body likes and having health all around, being healthy inside and outside, and only letting positive, non-toxic words and all of that into my head, because that is just everything that I'm going to intend to do this year. And I actually put Courtney King on here. I don't know if you guys know her, but she actually overcame a lot of gut health issues, and I just think she radiates just beauty and health and happiness. So I put her on there just because she really inspires me to achieve that. And then also put this girl, I'm blanking on her name, but she is all about kind of being curvy and fit and just happy, and they just both radiate a lot of happiness and joy to me, so I put them there. I also put some pictures of myself when I felt my strongest, just to remind myself, like, I freaking got there. I can do this again, I can challenge my body, and I really intend to do that this year. Okay guys, I just realized I literally glued something on backwards. That's really embarrassing and sad, but it's all good. So this left-hand corner is also something that I want to manifest, but that also kind of ties into the money side, because I want to save enough and invest into another home, and I do want to invest into our forever home, and I want this home to be everything and all that we love. So both me and Samara just love the minimalist lifestyle. We love clean decorations and just cozy vibes, but also just really clean vibes. So I put this picture from the magazine that I don't love everything about it, but I love how fresh and clean and bright it is, and I know that we'll get there and we're gonna manifest that, but it's just good to have a little reminder of like where you're gonna get and what you are working towards. So I also put this awesome kitchen, like dream kitchen, yeah, total dream kitchen. So we're gonna make it happen. Oh, and then the thing I glued backwards was a closet that was really minimal and really clean, and I know that when I make enough money and I have that ticket to freedom, I'll be able to purchase clothes from really good quality brands, hopefully ethical brands, and And yeah, I just want a closet where I just love going in and picking out outfits. So I put that on there. And yeah, guys, this is pretty much my entire vision board. It's a lot of stuff. And I know that some people might say keep it minimal, don't sign yourself up for too much, but I'm the type of person where if I want something, I will get it, no matter how hard it is, or no matter how many things it is that I want, I'm gonna make it happen. And I think that's the mindset we all need to have. But yeah, this is my vision board. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna end up pinning it onto my wall in here in my office so I can see it every morning when I work. Yeah, I'm very proud of it, and I had so much fun making it. I highly recommend just doing it, and you'll realize that it's really fun to like see all of your goals out on one giant poster board. It's just kind of really cool to see. So yeah, that is my vision board. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having a great year, and that you're gonna intend to do all that you want to do this year, and don't let anyone or anything get in your way, because you can make it happen. You just have to feel it and believe it and do things like this to make it happen. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this, I would appreciate it so much if you gave it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the words.